Your presence really reflects your deep commitment to mental health, housing, and serving those most in need in our community and the most vulnerable. Thank you for being here and supporting the incredible collaboration that made Hope Housing Marina, Monterey County's first behavioral health bridge housing program, a reality. So what is BHBH? The Behavioral Health Bridge Housing Program, BHBH, is a statewide initiative launched in September 2022 under Assembly Bill 179. It's administered by the California Department of Healthcare Services, DHCS, with the purpose of providing interim, short-term housing coupled with comprehensive behavioral health services. It is designed specifically for individuals experiencing unsheltered homelessness who are also living with serious mental illness and/or substance use disorders. This model embraces low-barrier housing and is rooted in housing first principles, meaning we prioritize providing immediate, stable housing without preconditions like sobriety or treatment compliance. The belief is simple but powerful. Housing is healthcare, and everyone deserves a safe place to live while they work on their recovery. In September 2023, Monterey County Behavioral Health was awarded $11.3 million in BHBH funding to bring this vision to life locally. That included $2.8 million for capital improvements, with the remainder dedicated to operations and vital supportive services. Through our partnership with the Housing Authority of Monterey County, we transformed this site, the former Pueblo Del Mar campus at Fort Ord, into what is now Hope Housing Marina, a 55-unit, 110-bed facility that provides not only housing, but on-site behavioral health supports and comprehensive wraparound services, thanks to our strong partnerships with both Sun Street Centers and Interim. The program includes a mix of individual, shared, and family housing units, and recognizes that homelessness and behavioral health challenges affect people in different ways, and so our solutions need to be diverse as well. Whether someone is coming here alone, with a partner, or with children or pets, we can provide a supportive environment tailored to their needs. And the impact is clear. To date, Hope Housing Marina has housed and served over 140 community members, including 98 adults and 42 children and youth. Over the past year, Hope Housing Marina has already begun to change lives. Residents have gained not only shelter, but access to care, community, and stability, which is the foundation of healing and long-term success. This is what low-barrier housing first programs are meant to do. Meet people where they're at, without judgment, and help them on their path forward. This milestone wouldn't have been possible without the vision, dedication, and collaboration of so many of you who are here today. And I'd like to give a shout out to our amazing, dedicated, and talented team at the Health Department Behavioral Health Bureau. Our admin team, our contracts team, our finance team, Laura, where's Laura? I want to give a shout out to Laura, who's been sort of the heart and soul of this, living this for the past year as well, problem solving things as they come up, regardless of the time of day or the day of the week. And then also to Elsa for all of her support, as well as other county departments, community supporters, and most importantly, the residents themselves. Thank you for trusting us. Thank you for coming and accessing the amazing services offered here. A huge thank you to our partners, Anna and Marciano, and the team from Sun Street. Henry, I know you. Thank you. I know I also saw Rion and Carmen, and I think Casey here from Interim as well. Thank you all for being on this journey with us. I always appreciate the partnership that we have with both Sun Street and Interim and our other partners who are always willing to come to the table to have conversations serves our community. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge, and I don't see her here with us today, but I do want to give a shout out to Roxanne Wilson, the county's first director of homeless services, for bringing together behavioral health and housing authority some years ago as we were exploring opportunities to partner. Many thanks to Zulika and the housing authority team for their partnership and their willingness to look at opportunities to take this property here, the underutilized Pueblo Del Mar campus, and turn it into the vibrant Hope housing community that we have today. This wouldn't have been possible without Zulika and Hackham's partnership. Today we celebrate not just a year of operations, but a year of hope, recovery, and resilience. And as we look ahead, we remain committed to this program and to applying all of the lessons learned over the past year to expand our impact and build on our success. Trust me, it's been quite a journey. And a huge learning curve for county behavioral health, really stepping into the housing in this way. So now I would like to turn it over to Director of Health Services, Elsa Jimenez, to say a few words and introduce our dignitaries.
Thank you, Melanie. As Melanie indicated, this is hopefully the first of more bridge housing projects we'll be able to bring to our community, and it's so wonderful to be here today celebrating a one-year anniversary where most of our units are occupied and have been occupied, and most importantly is creating that opportunity within our continuum of housing for individuals who are experiencing a substance use and or a mental illness, and really helping them get connected to services and onto better health outcomes. So today we have a few of our elected officials here today to provide a resolution recognizing this grand effort, and so I'll introduce them one by one. First we'll start with Taylor Davis, who is here from who is the congressional aide for Congressman Jimmy Panetta, District 19. So Taylor, if you'd like to come up.
Hello everybody, my name is Taylor Davis. I'm here on behalf of Congressman Jimmy Panetta. Unfortunately, he's unable to be here due to his schedule, but he wanted me to be here to celebrate the one-year anniversary of Hope Housing here in Marina and all these wonderful collaborations with Sunstreet Centers, Interim, and it's always great to see these new spots. And as we celebrate a year of healing and growth for individuals and families on a path to recovery, I'm happy to present this certificate to honor their celebration. Thank you so much.
Thanks to Congressman Jimmy Panetta. Please pass our regards to him. We also are blessed to have Isabel Mesa, who's the Senior District Representative for State Senator John Laird, District 17.
Hey everyone, my name is Isabel Mesa, and I'm here on behalf of State Senator John Laird. I just want to start by thanking everyone involved in this project. As we all know, housing is healthcare. So thank you to the County of Monterey, the City of Marina, Sunstreet Centers, everyone for making this vision possible, and we hope that this is an example for other cities, and we hope that we continue this partnership. So on behalf of the 17th Senate District and the California State Senate, congratulations on 1 year. Thank you.
Pass our regards to Senator John Laird. We also are honored to have Alexis Arazola, who is the Communications Director for Assemblymember Don Addis here today. Who's also a council member, but he's not here in that capacity right now.
Thank you. I just want to say this is an amazing celebration that we're here today. And as Melanie said, we're here to celebrate hope, health, and resilience, which I think is super important to recognize the amazing work that's being conducted here today, that has been conducted for the past year. And Assemblymember Don Addis, although she couldn't be here, is super thankful for these types of programs. She values the importance of healthcare in our communities. And as Isabel Mesa said, housing is health. want to say, as from Assembly Member as chair of the Health Budget Subcommittee, she values the importance of healthcare, but also these types of services. And without further ado, I do want to present this one-year certificate of recognition on behalf of the state of California and the 30th Assembly District. We congratulate Hope Housing on your one-year anniversary. Your commitment to providing safe housing while connecting clients to mental health and substance use treatment services is truly inspiring for all, and we celebrate this milestone with you and look forward to your continued success in serving our community. I am sure we are going to see more people come in and get treated, get the services that they need, and slowly move into transitional housing, which is the main goal of all of us here today, is making sure that everyone has a roof over their heads. So thank you so much. And on behalf of
Thank you, Alexis. We always appreciate when our state and federal elected officials can make it out to our event, so thank you so much for being here. Next, I'd like to welcome up Supervisor Wendy Rudaski from District 4, who has some words, and hopefully she'll introduce our council members from the city of Marina as well.
Well, it's my honor and pleasure to welcome everyone to beautiful Marina and to District 4 here in Monterey County. I'm honored to represent our District 4 County Board of Supervisors, but also to be as a resident of Marina. And I see Kathy Viala here as one of our Marina City Council people, Lisbeth Beecher from also City Council. Is there anyone else is Mayor Bruce Delgado here? We have a whole bunch of, the City of Marina has been such a great partner with the county when it comes to providing services to our formerly homeless residents in the county. And I just want to recognize that for many years, Marina has had more homeless beds and homeless services than the rest of the county combined. And because of that, we've been able to make significant progress in providing services and helping people find hope and permanent housing. And so just if we could just give Marina credit for being a huge part of the solution here in Monterey County. We've made tremendous progress moving additional services into other parts of the county, but Marina has been holding the torch for our entire county for many years. So thank you for everything. And here today, celebrating our Hope Housing in Marina, I want to just acknowledge the joy that I have standing here on former Fort Ord. Celebrating this, and I want to acknowledge the partners who have made this project possible, and the staff of the county who've worked so hard to make sure that we are maximizing this former Fort Ord housing for the benefit of residents who are now benefiting from shelter and services to be able to re-envision a life for themselves and their families. Housing is healthcare. Supportive services are what are often necessary for many of us at different points in our life to be able to get back on a path that allows us to have productive, healthy lives. And so often having that shelter and that housing is what's necessary to stabilize and then be able to benefit from all the services. Being able to receive person-centered, trauma-informed care, where you're receiving care as a whole person, is so critical. And to be able to have that centered around your home is such a blessing. And so, to our county behavioral health team, thank you for going to the extra step to put all this together here. And I wanted to also congratulate the residents who are putting their hope and faith in us collectively to come to Marina, to allow us to be your neighbors, and to allow yourself to put your roots down here and to grow with us. So thank you for being here with us today, and thank you to the team here at Monterey County Behavioral Health. We look forward to growing stronger together into the future. Thank you. And I do have a certificate as well.
Oh, one more for Yuri. Okay.
Add it to the pile. Yes, you're going to need to paint a new wall for all these.
We're excited to frame them and put them up on our wall. Next, we also have our Board of Supervisor from District 1, Supervisor Luis Alejo.
Thank you very much, everyone. I'm glad we are honored to be here. I'm here with my Chief of Staff, Linda Gonzalez. And I first want to really commend our fearless leaders, Melanie Rhodes, Elsa Jimenez, Zuleika Boykin, all of our partners for sure, and then our Marina City Council members. And last but not least, our state and federal legislative offices, because without the funding, these projects wouldn't be possible. So it is truly a partnership. Definitely a beautiful day here in Marina, and I wanted to join my colleague, Supervisor Wendy Rudascu, as the chair of the Continuum of Care Leadership Council for both Monterey and San Benito counties, and also as the second vice president of the California State Association of Counties. Today, we celebrate not only the first anniversary of Hope Housing here in Marina, but also the lives that have been changed because of it. Housing is not just a roof over somebody's head, it is a foundation for stability, dignity, and recovery. We know that California faces one of the greatest housing and homelessness crises in our nation. Too many of our families, veterans, and individuals struggling with mental health and substance abuse disorders are left without the support they need. That is why Hope Housing is so important. It is more than housing, it is healing. This program connects people with safe shelter, but also treatment, care, and hope for a brighter future here in Monterey County. By combining housing with behavioral health services, Hope Housing is showing what real solutions look like. Individualized, trauma-informed, and flexible care that meets people where they are. This is the kind of model we need not only throughout Monterey County, but across the state of California. And as we mark this milestone, let us recommit ourselves to expanding programs like Hope Housing, to making housing a basic right, and to ensuring that every person in our communities has the opportunity to rebuild their lives. Congratulations to everyone, including the dedicated staff who make this program possible, and to the residents who remind us that hope is not just a word, but a path forward. Siempre adelante. So on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, we would also like to present this beautiful proclamation recognizing all the hard work and the healing that takes place here at Hope Housing. Muchas gracias y felicidades, and I'll present this to Melanie and Elsa Jimenez. And Laura Clayton. All right.
Lastly, I wanted to acknowledge that we also have a representative from Congressmember Lofgren's office, Angela Bocanegra over there in the pretty white dress, so thank you for joining us today. I just want to say housing is health, and this is one model that we hope to be able to replicate. I feel like we've been doing grand openings or annual celebrations at the health department, and when we opened our Alisal Integrated Health Center last year, when we opened up our 30 Pearl Street, later on in the fall, we'll be doing a unveiling of our primary care mobile clinic, and I'm just really honored to be in the role that I am, and with the support of our Board of Supervisors, our state and federal elected officials that continue to invest money where we need, which is really directly serving the residents of our community. So I'll hand back over to Melanie.
Thank you, Elsa. Thank you, everyone. It's truly, again, an honor to be here. And now I want to invite up Laura Clayton to come up and say a few words. And Laura, I always consider her sort of the glue that kind of keeps everything pulled together here and keeps things going. So, Laura, if you would like to come up.
Hello. When I think of Hope Housing Marina, I think of opportunity. In addition to providing services to support people and stabilizing different areas of life, our purpose is to provide opportunities for people to create and obtain their goals. I am delighted to share that over the past year, we have, as Melanie said, housed and served over 140 people, Currently, we have about 123 people here that we're serving in housing, and 7 people have moved on to permanent housing. When I think of Hope Housing Marina, I also think of people that make up this community, both program staff and residents. It has been an amazing experience partnering to create such an innovative program with Sun Street Centers and interim agencies who have demonstrated their dedication to serving Monterey County residents and together have over 100 years of experience. Sun Street Centers brings their expertise in substance use treatment and recovery housing and interim expertise in mental health housing services and treatment. Both are skilled in serving people that may benefit from many types of services because as people, we can all be pretty complex. And of course, I am inspired by the residents here. We have a strong community invested in creating a safe and healing environment, who actively participate in community activities and contribute their thoughts and ideas as the true subject matter experts. As a community, we strive to create space for people to focus on improving their lives and the lives of their families. So I am now honored to introduce Brad, who has agreed to give a testimonial.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brad. This is Andrea and our new son, Desmond. I'll just give you guys like a quick story about where we've been. This last November, we were both homeless in the streets of Salinas, living in a tent and high on meth and just not living a good life, just heading nowhere. And November 10th, I went to the hospital and they ended up sending me to Stanford for end-stage congestive heart failure. My heart was functioning at 16%, and I was going into respiratory failure, and they were already pretty much telling her like I wasn't gonna make it. And pretty much the same first week that I was in Stanford, she found out she was pregnant. So it was just kind of like a blessing in disguise. Like, you know, I was about to lose my life and there was a new life starting. So it was just like a huge wake-up call for the both of us. So we both said, no, I'm not having that. This is not me, you know, like. So we decided to get clean, stay clean, and we got referred down here to. They referred us to Dr. Grover, and he got us set up with the Hope Housing. And we've been here since February. We've both been clean since November the 10th. And, it's just been a really good thing being here. Henry, Pam, Liz, Amy, Ashley, everybody's just really awesome. It's like having a family, you know? And we could go to them for anything we need, and they love our son to death, you know? And it's just a really healthy place to live. I've made a lot of new friends. My good friend David, he's over there hiding. Yeah. I'm keeping him straight, so. But it's just been a really good thing, and we're working on getting into permanent housing, and we're signing up with all kinds of different programs. So, yeah, it's just. But I'm just glad that we're both off the street and we finally have something to look forward to, and we can provide, you know, a healthy, good life for him. Because there was no way we were going to even be able to keep him if we were still doing what we were doing out there. So, but he's definitely a reason to turn me around. So, thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. It's really meant a great deal to us that you showed up. I see a lot of familiar faces. I love the support we're getting. And there is also some cake and refreshments inside. We will be giving tours to include one of our units. If you're interested, just go ahead and let us know. We'll be staff standing around at the ready to do that. We'll do a tour of the Nancy Dodd Community Center, and then we can walk over to the unit. Yes, thank you.